being stuck inside due to weather, or even just dealing with shorter, colder days that might keep you indoors more, can mess with our routines and our moods. Seasonal affective disorder occurs when a deeper depression takes hold with a change in the seasons, and is often attributed to change in hormone and neurotransmitter levels. Okay, so it's a bit wordy, I'll give you that, but what it's trying to get at is there is an actual physical reason why sometimes our mood shifts when we turn those clocks back, and the earlier nights come in, and maybe it's dark when I was going to say go to work, but a lot of people are working at home, when you wake up maybe and start work, and then it's dark when we finish work and so on. And I'm not for a moment suggesting that anybody's got seasonal affective disorder, which is called SAD, by the way. But what I am saying is sometimes, we might not have the disorder, but it does knock us sometimes. So why does it knock us, and what can we do about it? That's the key thing. How can we kick away those winter blues? The main thing it actually does is it saps energy. Okay, when we have lots of sunlight, long days, we get more vitamin D, for argument's sake, amongst other things in the system from the sunlight, which helps it give us energy. Of course, shorter days, darker earlier, even during the day, lots of cloud cover, maybe we're inside more because it's not as nice outside and so on. It tends to sap our energy levels, and that's what we kind of need to look at. But if you've noticed a bit of a mood shift, if you've kind of think, oh God, it's horrible, the weather was dreadful where we are yesterday, and I spoke to 3 or 4 people yesterday in the offices where we work, and the amount of people that were like, oh, it's dreadful outside, oh, it's horrible outside, isn't it? Now I know they were relating to the weather, but just because it's dreadful outside doesn't mean it's going to be dreadful inside, for start with, or it doesn't kind of shouldn't kind of put us off for what we're going to do for the rest of the day. During lockdown, I was in the evenings. I've been building a workshop in my garden, and I went in it last night for a few hours, and I got home, and in the summer it was amazing what the mind shift does. I'd get home, have something to eat, and still have loads of energy, thinking, do you know what, I've got till 10 o'clock tonight before I lose the light, it's going to be great, I can do loads. Whereas last night I got in, I had something to eat, and then kind of thought, God, it's late, isn't it? It's late to go out there now. And I looked at my watch and it wasn't late, but it felt later. It felt like 9 o'clock at night, whereas actually it was kind of 6, 7 o'clock at night. And in the summer that wouldn't have been the case. So why does it happen to us in the winter? Well, it affects the way we think, it affects the way we feel, it zaps our energy, and we don't particularly have the same levels, and that's what we want to be able to. We want to be able to kind of kick the winter blues away and be just as effective with the same levels of energy in the winter as in the summer.